Howdy, folks, it is Diecastbuffet here again. Welcome back to NASCAR Done in 2003. It was a dominating day for Jeff Burton under the lights at Richmond, but it's time for Michigan, Watkins Glen, Lowe's, and Phoenix. It's heating up here in the Winston Cup circuit. 8 points, just 8 points, separate Roush Coutures from a Winston Cup championship. Mark Martin won it way back in 2002. We won it in 07 and 04. It's coming down to the wire. Jeff Gordon sits 320 points out from winning his 8th championship, breaking the tie with Earnhardt and Petty Johnson. He's falling back, but Marlin, Dale Jarrett, the usual suspects. Kenseth, I'm going to give him one more race. One more race. If Kenseth doesn't go out there and get like 50-something points, he's probably knocked out of the championship contention. So it's really coming down the wire. Michigan's going to be a fun track. Let's run the Bassmaster. No. Let's run the primary. I feel like we're on the primary cards. It's actually been really good this season. So, hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Let's go to the one Michigan race of the year. Alrighty, folks, so we qualified 24th for Michigan. Jimmy Spencer's on pole. Let's go into the down track side.
MRN is coming to you live from Michigan International Speedway for today's Sirius Satellite Radio 400. Michigan is known for some great racing and some fantastic finishes. Barney, what are your thoughts on this track?
Michigan is wide with plenty of banking in the turns. You can get 3 wide pretty easily here. That always makes for some exciting race action.
In 1991, Dale Jarrett got his first career win here at Michigan while driving for the Wood Brothers.
And since then, he's gotten quite a few more. Ever since he joined up with Robert Yates Racing in 1995, he's been a championship contender every year.
Jeremy Mayfield looks to turn his luck around in this race.
He definitely needs a good finish, not just for himself, but for the team, his sponsors, and everyone else involved with that team.
Jeff Burton seems to always finish in the top 10.
Man, he is amazing. And what a boost towards the championship that gives him. You don't even need that many wins if you're finishing in the top 10 every week.
Alrighty, folks, here we go. Well, check this out. I got the Richmond-sponsored car on the outside pole. Jimmy Spencer on pole. Beautiful Air Force. Elliott Sadler car. Johnson up there. Kenseth alternate. Beautiful race cars all out and about here. The one and only Michigan race of the season. It's going to be fun here, man. We got to go out there. We got to earn it. We're 8 points out. 8 points out. I mean, if we win the race, we pretty much guarantee ourselves the points lead. I mean, this championship is ours for the taking, man. 24th starting place, not where I wanted to be, but you got to take what you can. Go for it. We have a good piece here, I think, fellas. We got to take care of the car, though. Take care of the car. Be a little bit patient early on, though. Don't be so aggressive here. Let's try to learn how to navigate the traffic here and see if we can get a good finish today, fellas. Because we know Jimmy Spencer's going to woe up. He's got a... let's be honest, he's great in qualifying, but he's terrible at finishing a race. Take care of the RPMs, though. We had to turn back the gears just a little bit post-qualifying, because when you're in the draft, you will fly through your RPMs. And the last thing you want is to have an engine blow up. I remember one time we were here, I think it was like Season 3 or Season 4, I had an engine overheat, or like I got the RPMs too high. The white smoke started spewing out of it. I kept running it, hoping it would survive. And then the white smoke turned to black smoke. It freaking blew up. We had to bring it down pit road. Somehow, someway, we were able to save it. And, well, we were able to finish a good, I think it was like top 20 or something. It could have been terrible. So, huge, saving there. To be able to, have an engine failure pretty much and be able to fix it. I guess it was just a plug wire or something, who knows. But Gordon, again, struggling. 20th place here, man. This is not the Jeff Gordon we've seen earlier on this season at Vegas, at Atlanta, at Texas. Definitely not what Jeff Gordon is looking for. So, running 19th here. The cars are pretty well bunched up together. Drafting is going to be a huge key. But every time we go to Michigan, there's always a tire strategy. It really is. You have one way where people will pit early, they'll leapfrog the field, and then you have the second strategy when they'll pit late, and they'll try to run you down at the end. I feel like at Pocono, you want to pit late, but here at Michigan, again, this is both without cautions. Oh, crap, you seen that right there. My God, that dude got in the fence, yo. That could have been really bad. We've seen here, I see here at Michigan that it's actually the reverse of Pocono. That pitting early, not super early. Again, there's a threshold with every pit cycle. If you pit a little bit earlier than you would at, per se, Pocono, it's actually better. Because once you get out front with these old new tires and they turn to old tires, well, guess what? They can't catch you because you have 3 seconds on them, you know? So, my point is this, is that strategy tends to be the race-winning strategy. Pitting a little bit earlier, going out there, running Q trim, getting a huge lead, and then your tires fall off, and then the guys can't catch you, right? Of course, you have to have a really good power plant, really good aerodynamics, but you got to be able to pit a little bit earlier. Mark Martin, your points leader by just 8 points, is right behind Kevin Harvick, your race leader here. Elliott Sauer's dropping back, unfortunately. Jimmy Spencer holding tough in 4th. Taking care of the car. Be very patient with it. That's what we have to do. Patience. This is the one and only Michigan race here this season. And if we win again, fellas, that would be our 100th win of the playthrough. Ryan Newman looking down low, trying to get underneath Johnny Benson, who's having a stellar run in the Pontiac camp. You know, it was a really tough race at Richmond for the Pontiacs. They had it 1 and 2, and then we got by the second place one, and then we got by the first one. It was both Joe Gibbs Racing Grand Prix. Crazy late race restart, and somehow, someway, we were able to navigate it and not destroy the car and win the race. But these guys, I mean, you would think they have a plate on them. I mean, these guys are still nose to tail, and this is what happens when you get a couple cars that are not super fast up front. The AI has a little bit of a tough time passing them, and honestly, I think we do too. So it really equalizes the field and makes great, great racing. See, Kevin Harvick, he's out front, he's got clean air, right? But Mark Martin's behind him with a big old power plant trying to get by him. He can't. So that helps us. Because, you know, this whole season we've been really teammates with Mark Martin and trying to help him out. But the truth be told is now we're rivals. We're respected championship rivals. Oh, what is Spencer doing? Is he trying to get on pit road? Oh my God, that could have been... Oh, Jesus, that could have been terrible. I had no clue that 41 was going to pit there. Thank you, Jimmy Spencer, for not body slamming me, though. So, attaboy to Spencer, at least waiting for me to get by him before he turned down. That saved both of us there. But Mark Martin's out front, so he got those extra 5 bonus points in his pocket. And that would put the points lead to 13 now. But for me, we got to go out there and just try to win this race. Try to win it. Try to do what we got to do. Mark Martin, from here on out, is pretty much going to be the guy we need to pit with and pit against. Unless it's, you know, Marlin or Dale Jarrett becoming that very, very, very close championship rival. Because my thing is this. As long as we finish 1 spot ahead of them, we're making progress. Gotta watch out down below. There's Terry Labonte. Fresh Goodyear's trying to get warmed up. And we're in 6th place here. So for qualifying 24th, we're not doing too bad. Granted, there's been pit stops, but I mean, we're right there behind the leaders, so you can't really say much. 3 wide, underneath Tony Stewart. I don't trust the car. I'm gonna let him go by. I don't trust the car 3 wide on old tires right now. I don't think we can hold that bottom well. And the last thing I want to do is damage the right side, and the car gets super tight, and it won't run competitive for the rest of the race. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather live to fight another day. You can win the battle, but you won't win the war. So now Mark Martin's out front. Dale Earnhardt Jr. becoming a late bloomer here, trying to find a Winston Cup win for DEI, who's had a season to forget. Kevin Harvick trying to pick up a huge Winston Cup win for Richard Childress Racing. Another season for them to really forget, honestly. And for us, We're trying to get that championship. Is Martin going to pit? No. Okay. So Martin's going to stay out. We're going to stay out too. Halfway on the race here. We probably could have pitted with about 6 laps in. That would probably, let's see. That'd be, yeah. Pretty much with about 12 to go, I think you would have been comfortable on fuel. So we're well within our fuel window. But it's going to be who wants Goodyears. I'd rather lose this race and finish 2 spots ahead of Mark Martin. I'm willing to do whatever Mark Martin does to guarantee ourselves to be at least close to him. That's how I race. When it comes to these championship battles, you have to race the championship cat. You know, to be the man, you got to beat the man. And that's what I'm trying to do. We haven't led a lap yet. I would love to lead one here. So I'm trying to just powerhouse on the inside. See if we could try to clear him. Oh, this is bad. Oh, this is risky. Can we get it? Going for it. Oh, boy. There we go. Around Dale Earnhardt Jr. All right. Let's see if these guys pit here. If they go to the inside lane on the back straightaway, that generally means they're going to pit. Martin's trying to. Kenseth's there. I think Martin wants to pit. Let's see what they do here. If they pit, we're going to pit. I'm going to give up a little bit of gas. They're staying out. Okay. Sometimes I will slow down a little bit to let the second and third place cars catch up. That way, I can see if they're going to pit or not. Because if they're 30 car lengths behind me and they pit, and I'm the last absolute car to pit during the entire cycle, I could lose the race. So if I pit with them, it gives me more of a fighting chance to win the race. So we led that lap. That's 5 bonus points. That's huge for us. We have to pit this time, though, unfortunately. But that's 5 bonus points. That is absolutely freaking huge for this team. So that puts it back down to just an 8-point margin between me and Mark Martin. We don't need a fuel tank. Full tank of gas here, too. We don't have to have a full tank of gas. Take care of your car. Oh, big damage there, you freaking idiot. Dale Jr. just going to pile drive the back end of the car. We got to repair that. I mean, it's Michigan. You have any damage to your spoiler, man, we're going to have to. The one good thing, though, that we could do here is, let's see. We're going to take 1.5 tank of gas. That's what we're going to do. We're going to take 1.5 tank of gas. We're going to have to repair the car. But we don't have to take 2 cans completely full. So I'm hoping that return gives us a little bit of extra time back. I just realized I'm out of coffee, so hope and pray to God we get a good pit stop here, fellas. How y'all doing? Y'all having a good day? Make sure to give the video a big thumbs up if you don't mind. And what is y'all's favorite racetrack from Thunder 03? I still think Texas is probably the best 1.5 mile, but the best road course easily the Daytona road course. Oh crap! Gotta get back on the gas. All right, great pit stop, guys. We came out ahead of Mark Martin and Dale Earnhardt Jr. That was huge. We have plenty of fuel on board, so we're good to go on gas. Kenseth, Johnson out front. Here comes Dale Jarrett, Ryan Newman, Bobby Labonte. This is what I talked about, fellas. If you pit right before you would normally pit at Pocono, you get out front. The one thing these cats don't have is they don't have 4 fresh Goodyears. But the one thing Matt Kenseth, your race leader, has is a crap load of track position. So we've lost right rear downforce and possibly a little bit of top line speed with that damage there. But we repaired it as best as we could. Kenseth's out front. He needs a win. This would be 3 straight race wins for Roush with 3 different cars. All right. If you got anything left in the tank, use it now. Every car we pass is more points. We need to get around this car ahead of us. I think that's Ricky Rudd. And this is the thing about Michigan, is that it's so hard to pass people because you get strung out. So if you're, 30 car lengths ahead with a couple laps to go, I mean, it's really tough. I mean, if you're right behind someone, you can pass them super easily. It's just when they're so far out there, by the time you catch them, your tires are shot, having to overdrive every corner. We're already at 200 miles an hour there, man. I'm trying, man. I'm doing everything I can right now. We're giving every inch of this car. We're putting on the tarmac here. And as of right now, we would be the Winston Cup points leader if the race ended. And that's the thing. It's just 1 point at a time. Taking care of your car. Trying to find a way to get it done. They got Bobby Labonte there. Jimmy Johnson. Dale Jarrett. Come on, man. Get that draft. Don't get stuck behind him. Don't get stuck behind him. Oh, come on, man. Freaking Jarrett there. Come on. Oh. Come on, man. I got to get around Bobby Labonte here, man. I got to get around him. Car just gets so bogged down the bottom, man. Whoa! Nelly, that was close. Trying to make that inside lane stick is so much easier said than done. Halfway on fuel, a little bit of a high entry, a little bit of some contact there, unfortunately. Dang it. So now we're around Bobby Labonte, not the way I wanted it to be. Mark Martin and Dale Jr. are coming, so we need to keep about 2 cars between me and Mark Martin, and we will have the points lead, I believe. So we need to keep 2 cars between us. Dale Jarrett, Jimmy Johnson gaining on Matt Kenseth with 3 laps to go here in Michigan. 3 Fords, a bow tie. Oh, we got a Stanley Steamer down the back straightaway. Let's see who it is. It is... Oof, big blow for Ryan Newman. Big blow. That's going to 100% in his championship hopes, I believe. Jimmy Johnson trying to stay within the Winston Cup hopefuls, so to speak. You know, he's been about 250 points out. But he's trying. We're around Jimmy Johnson for 3rd. Oh, do we have enough to get Kenseth here, man? I don't know. Freaking Jarrett, man. It's freaking bozo. Car's going to get really tight on the corner exit. Ugh. Come on, man. Freaking Jarrett. I'm trying to pass him cleanly, man. It's Michigan. I don't want to dump a guy here. I'm trying, man. Screw it. I mean, if we got to try the outside lane here, I'll freaking do it, man. Okay, tell you what. Let's try to get as much momentum as possible on this straightaway and try to catch Kenseth. Come on, man. Get away from him. Go, 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 go. Dive it in the corner. Come on, come on. Oh, no, 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 no. I forgot about the RPMs. No. Dang it. Oh, come on, car. You can still do it. You can still do it. Come on. For the 100th win of Jeff Burton's career, the engine going south. Here comes Jarrett. Here comes Johnson. Mark Martin. Kenseth sitting pretty. Here comes Burton off turn 3. Excuse me, turn 4. Come on, car. Dang it, man. You gotta be kidding me. The engine goes with 2 to go. Kenseth wins it. Attaboy to Matt Kenseth. But dang it, man. That was the 100th win right there. And it literally went up in smoke. Wow. So, the engine shop's not going to be too happy having to replace those cylinders. But, somehow we get a second place finish after qualifying 24th. 2 laps led. Kenseth gets the most laps led bonus. So, at least Mark Martin didn't get it. That's pretty good there. Johnson led one. Earnhardt did. So, yeah, really good points day. So, what it boils down to, 175 for us, 165 for him. So, by 2 points, we are the Winston Cup points leader, fellas. We gained good points on Jeff Gordon and Sterling Marlin. So, we control our own destiny. That's what we want. We control our own destiny. We're running out of Winston Cup races. It's getting down to the wire. Thank y'all so much for watching the video. Upload these every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if you want to get free shipping on any NASCAR diecast, you know, apparel, t-shirts, all that good stuff, any orders, fellas, $20 or more, use the promo code DIECASTbuffet. All one word, DIECASTbuffet. I have a link down below in the description for Circle B Diecast, or in the description for Circle B Diecast and Plan Sales. Use the promo code there, fellas, and you'll save free shipping. I mean, it's a great saving. Because you think about it, you get all kinds of diecasts every year. You buy 3 diecasts, that's $5 in shipping. You do that 12 times a year. Think how many diecasts you can get not having to pay for shipping. It truly will wrap your mind in insanity how much. It's crazy. And this is from someone who buys every diecast. I'm very fortunate to be able to, you know. Very blessed to be able to get those cars. But Kenseth wins. I mean, if we would have had one more lap, the engine would have went south probably and we would have been over. So I'm kind of glad we got second because we could have got 10th place if the engine actually went to black smoke and blew up. So we did what we could. We gave it everything we had. Kenseth outfoxed us. Thank y'all so much for watching. Hope you're having a great one. Diecast Buffet signing off.